Hey, what's up, guys? It's Game Freakable here, and now we have a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts news and a little bit of gameplay. So we're gonna have to get right into the video. I know it's a little late. You could probably heard it from other commentators and stuff, but I apologize. I have school, I have a life and stuff, and then right when I came to my room, it was all gaming news. So I heard about the Xbox One, heard about the Call of Duty Ghosts, but this is the only difference. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna provide a breakdown trailer. I'm not gonna provide any of those. I'm gonna list all of the things we know so far from today's information, summarize it all up, give a little bit of more speculation and theory on some of the aspects that I found very, very interesting, and then we're gonna take it on from there. So let's just do this right off the bat. So I was right. The initiative thought that I did was exactly right. If you guys missed my video, that was a huge hit about the new next-gen engine that Call of Duty and Activision did show at GDC. Everybody said it was fake. Almost, I would say like around 75% of the views were, oh, how do you do? 75% of the views were basically saying it was a fake video and it was from NVIDIA, or whatever the hell, NVIDIA, I think that's how you pronounce it. And it looks like I was turning out to be true. I was the first person to find this out and the only person to actually report this, after Drifter did. And it was true. They are building a new next-gen engine now. Are there any graphical improvements? Not that we know about. There are a little bit of environmental changes, which is fine to me. I don't really have a problem with the graphics itself, but let's get right into the detail of what the new engine will provide. There will be a few pictures and clips that I can take about the new clips that came in today. And you're going to be hearing them, and you're going to be discussing it from your own brain to the computer. So let's get into some of the details. So the new next generation features. So the new engine is basically going to be proving next generation weapons never before seen in a Call of Duty game, right? It's very detailed. It's going to be very well crafted. There were some guns. Remember, and you have to keep in mind, these are before. This is like before alpha mode is even in. This is right now basic alpha, which means the game is not even fairly done scripted, and it's still in a lot of development. So the graphics can slightly improve by the end of the project. And remember, this is a new next-gen Call of Duty, so this is basically like they're just taking baby feet first. They're gonna do baby steps first, and then they're gonna improve it, just like they did with Call of Duty 2. It was really crap. Now you go back to the graphics, and they improved to COD 4, then to Modern Warfare 2, and they were done because that's all the low system could hold. And I have the same potential with the new Call of Duty Ghosts, that they're going to be doing exactly the same thing. Every single game they go, they're improving the graphics every single time. But anyway, another thing is, as you can see a video clip, is that you can run quickly, hit a wall, get a boom effect before jumping over it. It's an animation jumping over, also a brand new feature in the Call of Duty game. Now let's quickly hear the developers say it.
The animation features that we've been working on for Call of Duty Ghosts. One of the first things that come to mind is immersion. We have a new mantle system so that when you're running quickly and you hit a wall, you get this nice boom, you hit it and you leap and you go and you just maintain your momentum.
Okay, now that you hear the developers say it, it's basically like this. You don't have to click A anymore. I feel like the theory of, just clicking A, the mantle and stuff will be gone. Now it's all going to be more fast-paced. So you see right now that I got stuck there, I'll probably break through that window and probably go right through it. I won't have to click A to mantle over things anymore. I'm just going to go right to it. Bumping through a wall, it's still probably going to happen, but any mantling, anything like that, is probably going to be jumping over. Something cool like that dynamically. And Drifter was right about that, kind of sort of thing. A new sliding feature, which is going to be in multiplayer as well, especially in the campaign. Now, it's a little cool movement where if you run, you can dive. Not really dive, but like it's a sliding, similar to a dolphin dive, where you dive and you slide. Not dive, excuse me. You slide, and then you have a better movement chance from the enemy.
So another feature that we're working on with animation is the slide. It allows you to get somewhere quickly, get out of the line of fire, and at the same time do it in a really cool looking way. We've added...
But I don't know how they're going to do that off. I don't know how they're going to play it off. We're going to have to see. And you're going to be seeing a lot of the clips from the behind-the-scenes video, right? They're going to be a little bit of reveal trailer stuff later. But anyway, fluid dynamics. What does this mean? Now, dynamics are going to be basically more of the environmental way, right? Like destructible environments, earthquakes, fish moving out of the way, some cool stuff like that, which is the new AI technology. So we're going to have more like these graphical improvements that you can see on some of the pictures. These are great I feel like this is a great way to start off a base. You know, they're not Battlefield 4 graphics, but you need to understand gameplay is what matters rather than the graphics. And it's not like the graphics are horribly bad where you don't even want to do it, right? Minecraft was crap graphics, but why was it fun? Why do people like it? Because of the gameplay. So gameplay is all that matters, including in today's world. So please get that out of your head that graphics make the game. If that was the case, anyone could put on a Frostbite 3 engine and make a crap game and everyone would love it. You know, it really wouldn't make sense. Interactive smoke. I'm not sure what they mean by that. I feel like that's probably one of the useless features, so we're not going to really talk about that. It's kind of self-explanatory, I guess, so we're not going to really go in depth with that. New AI system. For example, fish moving out of the way when you go close to them. Now, I feel like this is going to be a good thing if implemented in multiplayer. You know, it'll be really cool if, for example, like, you know how Modern Warfare 2 had, like, that Karachi map where you see, like, all of the basically chickens and stuff. It will be really cool that if, like, for example, if there was something like that, where you can go and you can basically, it'll come out of your way or something like that. If you have a dog kill streak or something, what they do with multiplayer, which we're going to talk about in a little while, it'll be really cool to see what they can show with stuff like that. I feel like it'll have a great way of how the player movement will work in multiplayer as well. So I'm really excited about that one. I don't know. It really struck my mind of the new AI system and it should work perfectly fine. Like, you know, less irritating stuff that'll come in your way, and brand new lighting tech, which makes the level. All right, so this is the quote. Excuse me. Level makes you feel like you're there. So it's so realistic, apparently, that you're gonna be in the moment. Every time I play the Call of Duty campaign, I'm always in it to win it, but it'll even help my involvement in the game more further. So that's what the new engine is gonna have. We talked about that, and it looks really sick. Now let's talk about the campaign. Again, it's running on a brand new Call of Duty Ghost engine. Ghost delivers an all-new story, all-new characters, and an all-new Call of Duty world that'll make you attracted and make you, you know, more, I guess, emotional with the character than you did in Modern Warfare, 3, 2, and 1, right? Ghost, Price, and Soap. A lot of people cried when Soap died. You know, I was a little upset about it, I wasn't gonna lie, right? But, they have all these dynamic and really, like, emotional scenes, and apparently they're promising with Ghost that they're gonna have better and more, ways of proving that story and theory to be true. The cast of characters that you will feel emotionally attached to, like I just said. The story, but like I said, now when I predicted the story back in a few videos, I don't remember which one it was. I did basically like speculate a little bit of the story of what setting it was. Now the first person to do it, I don't care. I'm gonna keep taking credit for it because I heard Drifter and I heard everyone. They did not say it before I did, and I'm not saying that they copied me. I'm just saying that I have a better jump start from them. Anyway, like I'm saying, the story begins with a mass event. America is crippled. The government's in a disarray. Military forces are crippled. So basically, you're in a post-apocalyptic thing. You're all screwed over, and Ghost is all you've got. Ghost, if you guys don't know, is a super elite fighting force that is the only hope for America's government, which is fighting for America's hope. Like, it's basically fighting other enemies that are trying, I guess, conquer America or destroy America, whatever the case is, in Call of Duty Ghost. And a new addition to that is the squad. So the squad is the dogs. It's a squad member. You care about the dog's action. I feel like this is going to make a interactive kind of thing, where you can control the dog. I feel like you could send it somewhere. You can control it, what it's doing, what it's not doing, and stuff like that. That would be really, really cool if you could actually do that. I'm really hyped for the more information about the dogs and squad kind of options, and I'm really excited for the campaign thing to do it. And I also did hear in the breakdown trailer, the behind the scenes trailer, if you want to hear it, you can hear it right now, that the squad is basically gonna be like a really big thing. Like, the dog is gonna be a really big thing where, it's gonna affect what you're doing in the story, and like, it'll defuse explosive, for example, and save your life and save your teammate's life and stuff like that. It'll be really, really cool. So I can't really wait for that one as well. Multiplayer now. Alright, so multiplayer, we didn't really see a lot of it, but you're gonna be saying basically all of the stuff on screen now is all multiplayer, brand new multiplayer sneak peek. So, they've revamped multiplayer completely. We can't really go into detail about that because they always do that with every single Call of Duty, or at least Infinity Ward likes to twist it a lot. And I'm really hyped for what they could bring to the table. And we're not going to really talk about that. We're going to leave that for a different video. But I want to really talk about something that really struck my mind that was real. Dynamic maps. Now, I've been asking for this for decades. I love this, I really loved the way, and I really love the idea of dynamic mapping, and I'm finally happy that, and I really do wish Infinity Wood does a great job for it. If you guys don't know what dynamic maps are, for example, it'll be like a chain reaction, a cause and effect kind of thing, where, basically, for example, let's say a flood happens, certain part of the map will be blocked out, forcing you to take a different route. So it basically changes up your gameplay style and design, and makes the game a little bit more interesting.
With this being an all-new Call of Duty, we've really taken this opportunity to revamp multiplayer. One of these new MP features that I'm most excited about is dynamic maps. We have everything from big earthquakes and floods down to player-driven actions, doors, explosive traps, things that change the flow of the map. All of this creates a new dynamic experience for the player. Another new feature is character customization. You can choose the heads, you can choose the bodies, you can choose the helmet and gear that you're wearing. You can connect with who you are as a player more so than we've ever done in the past. Dynamic maps and character customization are just two of the new innovations that we're bringing to next-gen multiplayer.
But this is the only theory where I don't want to happen. I don't want the maps to have a preset of what's going to happen every time, which is going to be boring, and everyone knows what way to do it. I feel like a great way to start off the game with a new engine would be that it'll be random. For example, one map can have a lot of floods, right? But all of a sudden, if it's AI controlled, it can have an earthquake instead of that, which causes a little bit more of a different route, right? It might put in extra work in coding, but hey, it'll be more interesting and more fun. I feel like every map should have a brand new, dynamic element instead of like the same bullcrap dynamic element that we all know it in every single kind of map. So dynamic maps, for example, it'll have earthquakes, flooding, player-driven action. So like basically, if I shoot this, canned like this canister of ropes, it might drop down a lot of berries, something like that. Something similar that'll make a chain reaction of something that'll go wrong. And explosive traps and doors breaking down and stuff like that. So a little bit of destructible environment. You could basically say that. It goes right in the term of that. Character customization is old. We saw that in Black Ops 1, but it looks like they're not really pushing the boundaries, but they're going more in depth with it. They're having the character customization. You could choose the heads, the body, the helmet, and the gear of the players itself. So you can basically do it. And I feel like they're gonna make you allow a female Call of Duty character. I feel like you can do it, which would be pretty cool because there are female gamers in our Call of Duty community. And another quick other kind of thing. All the DLC comes on the Xbox One first, so everything comes on the Xbox Live first. On the new console, Xbox One, Call of Duty Ghosts will be happening. Now, as far as I know, guys, this is all happening on the next-gen console. I have no information of what's going to happen on the current gen, what the specs are, what's going to happen, but I feel like it's going to be a disappointment on the current gen. So I advise you to either get it for PS4, PC, or the Xbox One like me. I'm going to be getting both consoles, but first console I'm getting is the Xbox One. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. I really do want you guys to get the feeling of this game. I hope I explained it better. If you guys need a more analysis video, please request it and comment it. I definitely will make one. I'm going to see if I'm going to cover the Xbox One. So far, probably not. But if you guys liked the video, leave it a like. Comment on what you think of the features. And subscribe for more of these kind of videos and more of the kind of commentaries that I put up yesterday. And it'll be a great day. And it's been a great day, to be honest. And I will see you guys later. And bye-bye.